Hey, everybody, I'm Dan Plezak, and welcome to MLB The Show.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run is in to score from second as they cut it to 1 at 4-3 now.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-1. Drilled to the right side. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. Last chance for the Yankees. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over. So striding in, Gio Urshela, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Bouncer to the left side. Bichette gathers it in. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by. Derek Fisher the next to bat. Here comes the first pitch.
The right fielder.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Bo Bichette, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Into the box now, Brendan Drury. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 51.
All set to start the ninth in this one. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Wade. He got under one and popped out his last time up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Fisher looking up. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Rose, is I prefer...
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken a 1-run lead. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Hit in the air to left. McKinney's there for it. Makes the play, one away. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hard on the ground towards short. Bichette's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 3. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Chapman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty B, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Blue Jays down to their final out now. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Fouled off. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. We mentioned earlier that a lot of fans came out to the park today hoping to bear witness to a sweep. Heidi, what's the tenor in the stands as this close game gets nearer a conclusion? Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are two gone. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's a big 2-out hit, and that will tie the ball game. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So
it's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. Standing in, Christian Vasquez. He'll start us off in the 8th. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Another 0-2 home. Hard hit ball to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
No balls and a strike to count. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 50.
Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Gardner is there, and he'll make the... And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. And that's the first out. Digging in now, Kyle Higashioka. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Here it comes. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He was a ground out victim last time up. Runner goes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Gardner is off at first with 2 away. He's running again. Hit down the third, and this will kick off the third base bag. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Next for New York, Gio Urshela looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now the pitch. Xander Bogaerts comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Jay Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Devers is exactly a 1-for-3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
These are the stats the opposition's look.
Strike 3. Good night, Boston.
Hey, D-Row, all those brooms the people brought to the ballpark today, they're waving them mightily right now.
Yeah, I mean, what's better for adding a little extra swagger to a team than a series sweep? This was a big win for this club, and I expect to see them walking tall into their next series.
So the Bronx Bombers have been wreaking havoc on their opponents so far this season. For a word on that, let's go down to the field with Heidi Watney.
Matt, this fan base expected a contender this year, and so far they've gotten what they expected and more. They've been terrific in April and May, and they seem capable of leaving the pack behind. But I'm told they don't want to get ahead of themselves. They're going to stay humble, keep doing the little things right, and just play good baseball. And, well, it's working so far, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Another one sent foul. A pause and the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Ottavino is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Yandy Diaz is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Both teams with 6 hits so far. A ball and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 2-1. Nick Anderson enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Line towards center field, and there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. So here's the veteran, Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Diaz is there, and he makes the catch. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Aroldis Chapman.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Playing 11, 1-1.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in, Daniel Robertson. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Daniel Robertson goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Michael Perez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So another game is in the books. Guys, what do you make of where things stand around the league as we head into June?
Matt, we are at the point in the season where certain teams have seized the mantle of front runner. If you are on one of those pace setters, you are looking to keep your stride, and if you're not, then you're trying to keep an eye on who's out in front of you and see if you can either cut into that lead or at least keep pace and not be left in the dust.
Totally agree. This is usually the time when we start to see teams separating themselves a little bit, but there's a lot of season left at the same time.
If you're just tuning in, there may be something developing in this game that you'll want to see. Heidi, help us set the scene here.
Matt, so far the guy on the hill has been absolutely, well, I don't want to jinx him by speaking the word out loud, but it starts with a P and it ends with perfect. Are we about to be witness to baseball history here?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's gone 2 for 8. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And here's Christian Yelich now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. This pitch is popped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Gone. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
I got it.
And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their...
Got him! So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is... So coming to the plate, James Paxton. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Cain is under it. 1 away. Digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Change up too low, and it's 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
Heading out toward shallow right. Judge is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Ben Gamble will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Ben Gamble.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Urshela is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Wow, simply unbelievable. A perfect game, and with it, he secured a place of elite honor in the Major League Baseball history books, Dan.
Wow, D-Row, powerhouse performance. He was truly dominant from the first pitch to the last in every way. What a gift he gave us and everyone watching, and what an exhilarating moment for this organization. Just incredible.
Well, as teams do these days, Aaron Judge is being honored in tonight's bobblehead giveaway.
Well, Matt, if there's anybody on this team who you'd want in your bobblehead collection.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it, and he makes. Here's big Aaron Judge, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out,
1-0.
nothing doing. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. The throw is wild, and it gets away. But it's backed up well.
Leading off for the Mariners, the first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the second deck and gone. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past us.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning. Striding in, Malik Smith. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to...
And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple. So stepping in, Evan White, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready on 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead in. Mariners forced. Now batting, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second of the game, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game.
Well, fire up the highlight reel. Judge just had a game to remember with the bat.
Boy, did he ever, Matt. This is exactly what this team was looking for from him.
Yeah, if this is any kind of preview of what we'll be seeing from him going forward, it's going to be a real boost for this ball club. You can bet the boys in the clubhouse are fired up right now because of him.
If you've just joined us, this is a story of a pitcher who's got his club in a rare and exciting situation. Heidi, can you offer some insight without violating any baseball taboos?
Leading off for the Mariners, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
That misses 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number one here in the seventh as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's hitless in 6 tries. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Count remains at 0-2. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
No runs, no hits, and 4 errors for these guys so far. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to...
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working. Now in the box, Kyle Lewis. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Here it comes on 0-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Now another 0-2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Digging in now for the Mariners, D. Gordon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. No runs, no hits, and 4 errors for these guys so far. Oh, right back to him on the mound.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Ready for another chance? Evan White, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And he struck him out, so he's now through 8 full innings and will take his new inning set to get underway. Digging in, Malik Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Hey, no outs now.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. Strike taken up in the zone. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fouled away. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Count 1 and 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Are you kidding me, Dan? What a dominant performance right there. A complete game no-hitter, and this one's going down in team history.
Total masterpiece. He had everything working, and he saw it all the way through the end. What a thrill for this organization and its fans, and what a shot in the arm to this team.